Oh, it's been a while since I've seen some goblins under my stairs. It's been a while since I slashed and bashed here. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages. It's been a while, but we are back here. Ready to slash and bash and finish this battle in the greatest goddamn D&D stream in this world and the next here. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. You got Carlos Garcia, a.k.a. the nastiest captain in all the land, Rampu McNasty. And of course, I ain't here alone because I got my Stormbreakers. Oh, yeah. You got Matt Desermeister. You got Langston Undershroud. You got Crick going balls deep on that ice cream. And of course,
don't sexualize me.
To take us along on this epic adventure, the greatest goddamn D&D in all land here, it's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here.
Thank you. Crick, you sexualized yourself. Definitely. Look at you going ham on that creamsicle. Welcome back.
First runner up to a cream pie.
Exactly. Welcome back. It's been a while, as Rampu let us know. It's been way too long, in fact. Let's go ahead and get you guys back up to speed. Give you guys a quick little recap of what happened the last time we were together. Give you guys a little refresher of your memories. And we'll jump back into this thing. So, our adventurers last time were driven from the coastal settlement of Luskin by these gigantic crystalline vines, some astral blights and earthquakes that were shaking the planet. The characters, what's your guys' name? The Stormbreakers, secured passage aboard the Moon Dancer from their noble friend Elena Sartell and a very close friend to Crick, Flapjack the Flumph. You guys took a passage on their galleon and took off into space, rocketing off into space. About an hour or two went by when you guys were rudely interrupted by this massive kind of moth-like crystalline ship with some astral elves aboard it and some plasmoids, some amorphous blob of humanoid figures. Upon approaching you guys, a couple of these astral elves boarded the ship, looking to do some damage and kill anyone aboard. We are in the middle of this fight right now. Langston has gone down at some point, but has gone back up. Crick, in the heat of it, in the middle of it, saving his buddy, and a fireball put some damage to the ballistas and weaponry on the ship, as well as a bunch of plasmoids exploding them into bits. So as we jump back into this battle, we have at the top of the round, one of the plasmoids. Alright, they do not have marked if they have this loaded or anything yet, so I'll just say that he is now starting to load this once again, as the other one begins to turn and aim it in your guys' direction as well. And that brings us to Crick.
Alright, Crick is going to take a solid punch at the one to the one right in front of Rampu.
Okay.
That's a play. 6. Fuck. 9.
Starting out hot.
I'm gonna take a second hit at him. 10.
A little bit better, not quite there. As he ducks and dodges underneath both of those hits, bouncing out of your melee attacks. And is there anything else that you want to do? A bonus action or anything?
I'm good. That's it.
Okay. The leader of this crew, this astral elf that has stayed back on the ship, kind of commanding and taking control, pointing astral elves and plasmoids into direction into battle, stands back with this radiant kind of morning star like staff in her palms, and she kind of points it down in your guys' direction. You see the radiance of the end of the morning star begin to glow, and you see her with like kind of this menacing look in her face begin to charge something up. And then bring us to Elena Sartell. Right in the heat of the battle, she takes her blade, and looks over at Rampu and says, "You got the one right below you?" I can't hear you, but.
Oh yeah.
All right. So she turns quickly with her scimitar in one fluid motion, goes and swings at this Astral Elf to her right. A 21 will hit. She quickly goes for another one. A 17 will hit as well. And she pulls out a dagger from her side quickly, flips it up into the air, and stabs into him one more time. That one does not pierce through the armor. He does take 13 points of slashing damage altogether. Still has a decent amount of fight in him. You see a couple of scratches on him, but Elena looks over at Langston and says, "You got enough fight in you?"
I have as much as needed of me, and I just I smile really big as like blood's running down my like mouth. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. So since I still haven't invoked my Misty Step, what I want to do is, can I take an action to it's a since radiant since what is it? Where is it? So sorry. Sacred Flame is like a spot I can point. That's not disadvantage to like the guy in front of me, right?
Correct.
Like this guy, can I do Sacred Flame on him and then I'll Misty Step away?
Yeah, on the blue guy or the orange one?
Yeah, blue guy.
Okay, so that's a dex save.
Dex save DC 14.
Okay.
Hey, good for you, dude.
This
really good for you.
Very nimbly.
Really too good at saving. And then I'll do my use of Misty Step that I get from Fey Touch, and I will.
20.
Okay, that's just
back at it.
Overkill. And I'll Misty Step behind this ballisti.
All right, sounds good.
So kind of out of the way.
Vanish in a pool of smoke and reappear quickly behind this ballista, out of harm's way for the time being. Is there anything else that you want to do?
I yell, "We're here to fight the good fight," as I like disappear in the mist and then stand like peeking behind the ballisti like a scared like Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm just
Hell
like,
yeah.
"We're here."
Rampu, you're up.
You're muted.
Sorry.
All good.
Alright, so I'm gonna bonus action, use one of my 6 charges to reapply Hunter's Mark to this guy. Wait, he already has it, doesn't he?
Yeah, it looks like, you've definitely taken damage in this fight. I'm not sure if we've done the concentration saves, but yeah, he still has Hunter's Mark on him.
Beautiful, so I don't need to do anything. I'm gonna slash and bash at this douche.
Okay.
Okay, short sword.
He just rolls damage.
Oh, that's damage. Sorry.
Nice one, it hit.
Auto hit.
It hits.
Dirty 20.
20 will hit.
Yeah, baby. See, I just need to do that. And plus my Hunter's Mark, which is a D6, correct? Yeah.
Is the dragon dead?
Yes, currently he is.
We do.
So 9 total.
9.
And here we go again on my own. Oh, 14.
14's gonna miss. Clings off his armor.
Okay. Okey-dokey. So that's 2. And then a bonus action. I believe I can swing again. Yeah, I can swing again.
Yep, you're offhanded.
I'll do that. Another 9.
And another miss. This guy is just too nimbly bimbly over here. He's kind of just flipping all around in this current space. You guys are swinging, throwing spells at him. He's just dodging out of everything, and he's ready to strike back at you after those couple misses. Anything else for you?
That is it.
All
To
right.
cast guidance to someone, I need to have an action available, correct?
Yes,
So I can
yes.
do a bonus action or a regular action? Okay.
Yeah, it needs to be, and it's really outside of combat kind of thing mostly.
Got it.
Plasmoid number 2 two of like 12 that were here that's left right now. He's the one that's aiming the ballista in your guys' direction, kind of getting it steady, and you see him give a nod over to the other one as he gets it into position. And Manto, you are up.
All right. I'm kind of looking at like the guy next to me and the guy next to Crick. How are they looking?
The one next to you and the one next to Crick. So there's two Cricks in between two of them. The one at the bottom looks
this one. Yeah.
fresh, unscathed.
All right.
The one next to you is he's got the most cuts in him out of the three.
Yeah. All right. I'll throw a couple psychic blades at the one next to Crick.
Okay.
Oh, 10, baby.
10's gonna
Come on.
miss.
Fuck yeah. All right. Bonus action. Offhand psychic blade for 23. How you doing?
There you go. 23 is gonna hit. You do get a sneak attack on that one as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 8 plus. Come on, big money, no whammy. Yeah.
All right.
23.
Not a bad offhand attack. As he dodges under the first one, vanishes as he kind of does a matrix back leap. He sits up and looks back at it, and last his other one hits him right in the jugular, and it vanishes as well, but does a decent amount of damage to him.
And then I would move. I noticed the big pimp up here kind of potentially. Like doing something. So I'm gonna kind of like hide right there, hoping that's kind of giving me some like partial coverage.
All right, sounds good.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, let's see. Okay. This lieutenant.
Yeah, if you want to move, you can disengage as a bonus action.
He
Well, I already
uses
used the
attack.
bonus action. To
that's
attack. I get
different.
one attack per turn and then bonus action. I'm just a rogue.
Just a rogue.
Oh, okay.
All right, this astral elf warrior that just got hit in the jugular with the psychic blade, kind of stumbles back a little bit, looks down and sees there's no weapon there, and in this rage he just begins to swing out at the closest target, that being Crick. Let's go ahead and
Nat 20.
oh, no, 14, and then 15.
20.
Both are going
Negative.
to miss. He goes and slashes at you, clings into your armor a couple times as he misses. This next one up, right north of you, who was just struck by Rampu and then missed. Then he missed him twice. Goes and tries to strike into Rampu with his blade. An 18 to hit.
Ooh, that'll do it.
And a 20 to hit.
That'll do it.
Does 6 points of slashing damage plus 11 points of radiant damage.
Oh,
So actually, yeah, you go down on that first one. He would turn and quickly go and slash on that second one. 20 to hit on you, Crick.
That hits.
All right, he does
I mean, I wouldn't go down after the first one. I would go down
17
after
damage total is on one attack for you.
Oh, that's okay.
18 damage to you, Crick. 6 slashing, 12 radiant damage. As he slashes through and quickly turns around, spins around, and slashes through Crick, completing 2 nice cuts into the two of them. You guys see Rampu just fall back, lifeless in this moment, and you hear just a kind of a slight chuckle behind the mask of this elf. And this orange one up now quickly turns around to the this Thri-Kreen that just did some nice attacks to his buddy. He goes and tries to slash into you. An 8 to hit and a 7 to hit. Oh, that's a real low 2 right there. Yeah, nimbly bimbly bouncing all around.
Hey, why does it say you're attacking with a longbow?
It's just he's got 2 attacks. One's longsword, one's longbow. It's just coded that way for whatever reason. All right, the boom at the top of the round after those miss you. The plasmoid is aiming, or he's already got this aimed in the direction of the closest target, Crick, as a bolt comes flying through the air after he releases. A 19 to hit.
Ah, that hits just barely.
He does 20 piercing damage to you. As you guys watch this ballistic whirling through the air, slams into the back of Crick. You can hear the impact of metal on metal as it pierces and barbs into his back, and looks like that hurt. Crick, you are up now. Yeah, feeling that. What do you do?
I am going to... Like, all three of these guys are pretty much, like, not hurt at all.
No, the one north, like I said, he's pretty hurt. He definitely has got the most like cuts in him. The one right north of you, right behind him, and then Manto actually just did a pretty hefty round on the one south of you. Definitely looks like it hurt him pretty bad. Yeah.
All right, well, let's try. Woof. Let me see if I can hit him. Yeah, I'm gonna punch the yellow one just south of me. That'll do something.
22 definitely hits.
That doesn't do anything. Hit him again.
Yep.
14. I will use one of my... He's not like super hurt, is he? Like, I'm not gonna be able to kill him. Yeah.
Don't think you'd probably be able to kill him in a single hit, but he's definitely, a couple solid hits would definitely do him in.
Alright, I'm gonna use my last charge of... I got another one, right? Yeah, built for success, so I'll roll d4 on it.
Okay.
15.
15 will miss, unfortunately.
Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Alright, bonus action. I'm gonna drink a potion.
Okay. Feeling the
Very
effects of
healing.
the battle, especially that ballista strike, you go grab a potion, quaff that back real quick, and feel the rejuvenation of the effects of it. So what's that, 12 total?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, anything else for you?
That's gonna be it.
Okay. The captain of the ship, you guys have seen the end of her morning star glowing brightly with this aura. And as, let's see. Let me just go ahead and make a check real quick. Oops, this is not rolling for whatever reason. My dice are not rolling.
No dice.
Let's go ahead and disable D&D dice. Enable that again. There we go. Okay, so 17. Manta, go and roll a stealth check.
Yeehaw. Oh, 22.
All right. Quickly dip around behind one of these astro elves, getting out of sight. As the captain holds out her staff, and you watch as this divine radiance just rain down onto the ship. It's like almost like flames just raining down, and just targets Elena Sartell with this. She needs to make a dex save. Let's see. The 24 she saves.
Oh, yeah. What a dog.
She will take half of this damage.
Damn.
Half of 27
Holy
is
shit.
13. As Elena dodges out of the way but bumps into the astral elf right next to her, gets the tail end of some of that radiant damage, and she's kind of hopping all around right here. With her scimitar in hand. She's like, God damn it, that hurt! And she looks over at the astral elf. Alright, motherfucker, this is it! She turns with the scimitar and takes a swing at him, right beside her. That is a 13 to hit. That's going to miss. Clings into his armor, goes for another one. That's a 23 to hit. Will hit. And then once again, she flips the dagger up in her hand, catches it, and goes for a stab down, like right in between where the armor meets its flesh. An 18 will hit.
Do it.
The first one does a total of 9 damage. She needs 5 damage to kill him.
Come on.
And with 7 on this one, catches the blade in the air and stabs that dagger right down in his jugular. And this Astro Elf just falls down, like just like the most disgusting display you've ever seen from this captain that you guys have only known for, 2 hours right now. Just takes him down, and just like in this rage, you can see in her eyes. And then she stands up and fixes her collar, says, "Who's next?" And looks over at the one south of Rampu. And Langston, you are up.
Oh boy.
Who's next?
Yeah, I was gonna say is our boy. I'm in a pickle. Okay.
Space pickle.
This gonna be risky as hell, but with Orange McGee up here dead, I think I'm gonna move because I can. Yeah, my movement's here. I'll move on the backside of Rampu here. For my action, I'm gonna use a healer's kit on myself because don't think I've used it on myself yet. And so then as a bonus action, I want to submit to him a potion because I can only do a healer's kit like one per person. So I'll use it on myself and then use a potion to get him up.
To feed it to someone is an action.
Oh, nuts! I was thinking for myself. You're right.
Yes.
Titties. Dang. You know what? Fuck it. Selfless hour. I'm gonna use an action to pour a potion of healing.
Psych.
No, why not?
Psych.
Potion of healing.
Sounds good.
I was just contemplating that or healer's kit, so I'll do 1 potion of healing, and that's what 2d4 plus 2.
Yes, if it's just regular potion, yep.
Yeah, and so we'll do this on the boy Rampu. Healing mode engage. You get 6.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Nice average.
And then bonus action. Do I have anything I can even fucking do? Ooh, that will be kind of useful for if I get a second turn, but I think that's it for your boy for now.
Alright, Langston, in a very selfless manner, goes running across the deck, taking a chance at his own life, skids down on a knee and feeds this potion to Rampu's mouth. Kind of spills over the edge of his lips a little bit, but most of it goes in as Rampu, your eyes begin to flicker, illuminated once again. And no, you're not dead. You are just in the depths of space. What do you do?
I look back at Langston. I say, I owe you one. And then I look back at this guy. Now, since I went down, did that knock off my hunter's mark?
It did
Or
indeed,
do I have
yes.
to roll for it? Okay. So take that off. And fuck it, I'm gonna slash at him.
Send him to the shit, Captain. It's his turn to be covered in shit.
That's right. 18.
18 hits.
Hits, right? Yeah, buddy. That's 4 damage. Come on, damage roll. A bit better than that. He's number 2. 16.
16 just hits.
Yay!
5 more damage.
Nice.
How's he looking?
He's looking weaker of the 2 that are up, but maybe if you had 1 solid slash, you might be able to put him down, but it'd have to be something real fucking solid. 2 would probably do it.
Wait, do I take a potion? I have 6 health. Fuck it, let's go for it. I'm gonna swing. God damn it, a 12.
A 12 is going to miss, unfortunately.
If I got a nat 20 though, we would have been like,
Yeah, it would have been
God,
dope
do I
as
respect the gamble?
fuck. Alright, as take 2 slashes into him. Cut him nice 2 times. The third one clings off his armor as you go with the offhand hit, and he looks back at you with this vengeance now. Plasmoid down here, we have beginning to load in another ballista. You see them kind of feverishly as the captain is kind of pointing them in different directions and orders, and loads in a ballista bolt into there, and that is their turn. Manto, you're up.
Alright.
You see the one, Rampu's obviously looking really hurt. The one in front of him is looking hurt as well, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and put him out of his misery with the psychic blade.
All right.
Buddy.
Show me a 9.
Oh,
9's gonna miss. You're kind of behind Elena Sartell.
That'll
You go
hit.
to throw it in his direction, but her, a little bit of block is her body's blocking your sight a little bit. Messes with your aim.
Yep. We run it back though.
Let's do it.
Oh, nat 20.
No, there it is.
Hey!
That's gotta be head, City.
Let's go.
I knew it.
Let's go ahead and roll it. Let's see what you get.
Alright, so
So you right off the bat, you get 18 for your sneak attack, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, let's check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
18 plus 8, and then
26.
And then 4. So
Yeah.
8 plus
So,
8 plus 7. So another 15. So 39. Is
okay.
that right?
Yeah, you dodge out of the way of the first one, or you miss the first one rather, as Lena's blocking your vision a little bit, and you like hold her shoulder down, kind of push her head to the side, and immediately just fling this one like dead heat right in its face as it's staring at Rampu with daggers in its eyes, and you just hear its last breath.
He's got daggers in his brains.
Rampu, you can smell its last gasping of breath as it exhales in your face, and he falls down onto his knees. You hear the armor clanging, and then he goes face first right at your feet, as that one is completely dead now.
I whisper into his ear as he's going to the afterlife. Make sure you buy a toothbrush in the afterworld. I'm ready for more.
Alright,
Stank.
hilarious. Manto, anything else for you?
Yeah, pretty much I just go and say, alright, Prick, finish that guy off so that we can shit.
Alright. Whoops, I skipped him by an accident. As this one sees two of its companions go down in this last 10 seconds, it looks, realizes its own mortality, and quickly kind of looks over its shoulders, sees that the ship is just still 5-10 feet away from him, and begins to stand back up on the ledge of the deck of the ship here, and turns around away from Crick and begins to leap off to make his way onto the ship. He will leave your range, Crick, if you want to take.
I'm gonna give him a pop.
Keep his ass here.
17?
17 hits, and that stops his movement,
Sentinel.
right? Yeah.
That's a 9er.
We can do for 3 minutes.
As he goes and tries to run and jump off, gets caught mid-air. This thunderous gauntlet punch from Crick shocks him as he drops back down to the ground. And I'm actually going to make a save to see if he can continue on this round right now for that. 11. I'd say that he still has a little bit of fight left in him. As he gets shocked to his core, he pushes himself back up, and as a quick action just to try to defend himself in this moment, he takes 2 quick swipes at Crick. That's a natural 1. We'll leave it at that, actually. He goes and slashes
That's not gonna hit.
at you, and you duck under it as his blade goes and gets stuck into the edge of the ship, right there. And you guys watch as the captain of the other ship, you see, grab onto the wheel, and with this kind of kind of haste in her eyes, very hasty kind of look in her face and her eyes, she begins to kind of steer the ship away from you guys. And at the top of the round, we have one of these plasmoids who you hear some yelling. You can't really make out what she's saying, but you see the plasmoid drop the ballista and begin running over in her direction to give her some assistance as the ship is careening away from you guys. Crick, you are up.
I'm gonna bash him. Start punching this guy. It's deucey deuce.
22 will hit.
For 7.
7 damage. You knock him, and he looks like his knees are buckling right now. He looks like he's gonna drop in a second.
That's not gonna do it.
That, though.
Are we gonna let him get away? Yes.
Oh no. Yeah.
All right. Then
Elena, Captain Elena Sartell yells out, "Look, let them get away! Keep him! Maybe we can ask him some questions!"
Ooh, interrogation.
I like your words. And I just kind of position myself to kind of get out of everyone else's way over here to see if I can hold him in. And that's it.
Alright. As you go and move your body down there, you see the captain of the ship. Her gaze no longer really giving you guys any attention anymore. She takes the wheel of this giant star moth-like ship and begins to pull it away. You guys, it's about maybe 30 feet away from your guys' ship currently now. As it's completely beginning to turn around, Elena yells out as it's her turn now, "Let him go! We can't catch up to him anyways!" As she goes and starts making her way up towards this astral elf, puts her blade up to his neck, and says, "Plus, we got some questions for you." And Langston, you are up.
So we're committed to letting them get away. Do we want to shoot at them with the ballista?
As captain, I agree to this.
I'm just like inching my way like really slowly to the ballista behind Crick. I'm just like that stare when you like very clearly make eye contact with somebody but don't change your posture as I'm looking at this dude. Just like, yeah, we got some questions for you as I'm like loading the ballista.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
Langston, get in there, and then Rampu help load it, and I'll be on my way to help aim. That way we can get at least one shot off with it before they get too far.
And for the captain, that bitch needs to learn she only gets one chance to fuck with the Stormbreakers. If you mess it up, it's over for you.
Really thought you were just gonna leave it at one chance to fuck.
I did too. You only get one shot to fuck. Alright, so Langston runs over, throws a bolt into the ballista. Rampu, you go over and aim it in the captain's direction.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, as this plasmoid's up, you see they're getting further and further away from you guys each second, definitely helping the captain with some of their maneuvers. And Manto, before they get out of range, this seems like they probably will, in the next 6 to 10 seconds, do you go ahead and take a shot or anything?
So can I bonus action rip a psychic blade first? I have a 60-foot range.
You need to, I believe, take the psychic blade action to be able to do that as a bonus action. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Can I bonus action give him guidance?
You can.
Guidance is an action, but I love all this.
Yeah, you are right.
It's really
though.
trying to get that guidance.
Yeah, it says after you attack with the blade. You
Yeah,
can make
yeah.
a range. Yeah. Okay. No worries at all. Then yeah, I will take the. All right, you guys got the aim down, and I'm gonna blast.
All right, go ahead.
So
and,
what is it?
Right click the token and
That's right.
Click,
Token, mouse, snap block.
the +6. And are you're shooting it at her or at the ship?
I'm trying to hit her.
Okay.
Ah, fuck you. That was on a nat 20.
Bolt goes.
Oh, I do recall Langston being the better shooter of us.
Hey, listen, you gave it to all. You were aiming for a way smaller target. I had a lot bigger target. That's not on you, brother.
Definitely a difficult shot, but you watch as it just goes flanking off to the right, as if it caught a little bit of an airstream. And as that shot goes blasting off, the ship kind of turns now and just completely shoots off into space and vanishes out of your guys' sight.
I like shake my fist at them like an 80s cartoon.
Like the get off my lawn.
Damn jellies!
Harrison Ford, get off my boat.
All right, let me go ahead and switch you guys over to the scene, and yeah, you.
As soon as that happens, I turn over to the prisoner and pull out my sword. As the lady was saying, I have questions for you.
Sorry, just trying to hide these tokens. Whoops, not that one.
Dun, 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 dun.
Kind of scoots back against the wall. Sorry, I'll hide all those in a second. He's kind of, completely terrified and at your guys' will right now. He drops his blade down to the ground. Says, look, I give up. I give up. Surrender. It wasn't my idea anyways.
Apparently, that lady who seems to be running the show. Who is she? And why was she coming after us?
Kind of looks at you guys and then looks back at the planet behind you guys, the planet of Toril, being ravaged by the vines and everything. Says, well, we are, well, I'm an astral elf of the Zavan Emperor in the Xaryxian space, and looks at the planet. Well, we were the ones responsible for dropping the astral seeds on your planet, on your world.
What?
Why would you do
I
that?
slap him. I literally
You put on
slap
a
him
pretty
right
show.
in the face. Hard as I can. You are the one that ruined our world.
Look,
Tell me
it
one
look
reason
quite
I
nice
should kill
now.
you right now.
wasn't me specifically. I'm just a crony. I take orders from higher up.
Guilty of
Just
association, though.
crony.
Oh, so therefore, because it wasn't your idea, it's not your fault at all. Yeah, you had absolutely no part in this. Or, me and my friend's multiple stab wounds. Yeah, no, this wasn't you. No. You're innocent. I kill him.
Look, it was either
Actually, really nice
My
guy.
friend requests
Yeah,
to kill him.
not my idea, not my intention, but it's either your guys' planet or it's our planet.
Well, all due respect, I'd rather be your stupid planet.
What do you mean your planet? Like what? Like some planet had to suffer this?
I mean, so our leader of the Astro Elf forces, Commander Vale, well, them and the rest of the fleet, they've already started going back to Xaryxis space. We were left behind to survey and keep track of the progress of the astral seeds on the planet. And you see they're doing their job. So you guys can see them growing taller and taller. The vines and those astral blights, they're going to be feeding off your planet's energy. That's of the flora and the fauna until your planet is nothing but a dead husk. It might take a little while, so there's that.
No,
But
long.
Maybe a couple months.
At his throat. Okay.
Be destroyed?
Why would you do this?
The energy from your guys' planet, we're sending it back to Xaryxis space to replenish our planet and our space there.
So you're telling me we have to blow up your planet now?
No, you don't do that. Please don't do
That's a
that.
great idea.
The vines be destroyed.
Well, once they've started their work, the seed's been planted, the vine's growing. As far as I'm, understand, there's no way to stop the process.
Okay.
The egg. What's the infatuation with it?
That I don't know. Captain
Who's your
Altura
leader?
was the one that said something about the egg. She's the one that wanted to stay back here and watch the progress of everything.
How'd you even know we had the egg?
destroyed?
I didn't know anything about an egg. I don't know how she knew.
Well, just like those other elves that we came across off the coast of fucking.
Yeah, I remember.
In the water.
We were on the boat. There was sea spiders. It was.
I mean, they were tracking down the egg as well.
It must be. What is the egg? You guys.
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's none of your business. We're the ones asking questions here, buddy.
Slap him again. Rampu hit him again. He's getting defiant.
Hey, I'm the captain here, and I give the orders. And I slap him. Bah!
Damn right.
I did that because I wanted to.
Of course.
Fuck.
So where's your captain headed to now? He's running away. Where are they going? Back to your planet?
I assume back to, a different wild space system than here. Xaryxis space, where we're from. I'll spell that. Put it in the game log for you guys.
Thank you.
How far away is that? I don't know. Look at our captain. I have no idea where we're even on.
Captain Sartell looks over. Well, that's something I'm not quite sure. I bet you, though, Commander Crux over at the Rock of Brawl, he's been all over the place. I mean, he would probably know.
Well, so we need to meet this commander. Maybe introduce him to our friend here. Unless we want to. And I grin. And I start literally like throwing thunder and lightning at my teeth. And I grin them. Unless we want to dispose of him. And I'm kind of itching to kill this guy.
Please don't kill me.
Like, kind of look at the captain.
Well, you will be killed at some point.
Is there perhaps a slave trade on this Rock of Brawl?
Whoa. Correct, where I'm from, slavery is very illegal. Wrong.
Yeah.
We're not there right now, so there's gotta be something we can do. I flash my knives at him again.
Captain Sartell would look at you. Yeah, Rock of Brawl is it's a pretty big place. And of course, as most big cities have their seedy underbelly. Not to be confused with the actual underbelly of the Rock of Brawl. There's actually, it's flat. Not like some people think other planets are. There's a top and a bottom. Don't worry about it. You guys will see it when you get there. The seedy underbelly isn't on the bottom, is what I'm saying there.
You just
Most
off?
planets are flat.
You're one of
Langston
those.
slow head turns at Crick. What?
So, no,
They
not
just
you too,
touch
Crick.
in the back.
I knew you were too good to be true.
Yeah, I knew he was weird.
Crick,
I said
you-
most, not all.
Flat planet Earth. Way to go.
Okay.
God damn it.
what? I point at Toril. What shape is that?
Well, it looks like a disc from here,
Holy shit.
but maybe we could look at the other side.
Holy shit.
The worst day of my life now. Officially.
Notice all the white spots around the edges. That is the ice wall.
Frisbees do fly really well.
Langston begins
people
making
like that.
presentation slides for astronomy for Crick.
But
Millions and millions
I
of
must
people
digress.
died, and we're stuck
the
with
captain.
The first and only flat planet Earth. Great.
What?
Point at the prisoner. You're helping with this.
I just want to point out, I only think some planets are flat. Some are square.
Oh,
Anyway, Captain, what do you think we could get for an astral elf? I look at the elf.
Well, sure. I'd be careful. The looks over back at him. The Astral Elves are powerful and they're mighty connected. If we just go ahead and try to sell this one off to, some random, Who knows how they're connected with the astral elves themselves, and they might
As
get back
they're-
to us.
As we're kind of like going back and forth with that, I realize if we're trying to sell him, maybe we should empty out his pocket. So I try to sneak in there to see if I can get anything out of his like
Oh, God.
bag
His
or
bag.
pocket or anything like that. It's for the good.
To be fair, you don't have to sneak on a prisoner.
Fair.
Yeah, but it makes it more fun and.
To be fair, I don't think we need to sell this guy. I think we need to make him earn his keep here. And we
I've
could
been
use another
jonesing a
body.
little bit, Rick. Not gonna lie, it feels right. Turn around.
Have your way.
Yeah.
And I just kind of try to do it without him knowing.
Go ahead and make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Fuck.
As he's just sitting here on the ground with everyone like kind of surrounding him.
13.
13. Let's see.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
Hey, you guys just watch as this like green, not hand, but you know like an insect kind of like limb just stretches out across your guys' faces and begins to go in the direction of this astro elf. It goes down to his like pocket area off to his sides, and the astro elf sees this and looks over at you guys. And you guys can all see this too. You can react how you'd like, but
I stare coldly into his eyes. I just nod.
the elf is kind of back, like his head is like leaning up against the wall now, like just intimidated by what the hell is happening.
I just say, just relax, buddy.
What the fuck is this? Just
It'll be over faster if you
he
relax.
feels like the spiky ends of Manto's arm going into his pouch in his pocket and begin to fiddle around in there.
Yeah, he just hears in his mind. Shh, just let it happen.
Oh, what the dry creams, motherfucker. And you begin to
Right.
feel around in there. Go ahead and roll a D100. Let's see what you
Give
find.
me 100.
It's his ass.
How about 12?
Not quite.
Just a
Nice
finger.
12.
When you roll higher on your stealth.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Yeah, you begin to feel around in there, and your arm clangs against a glass bottle, and you begin to like wrap your arm around it to pick it up.
Unclench, buddy, unclench.
Yeah,
Let
you
it
go to
out.
try to pull it out, and he's like, "It's stuck in there."
He just hears in your head, "Who's your daddy?"
Oh God! You hear a cork just
Pull
pop.
it out.
Release, and you kind of stumble back as you have a glass vial with red liquid in it, just a regular potion of healing.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Free potion. Thank you.
Now,
But we will be taking all your stuff, by the way. I
Yeah,
just needed
everything
that
else.
for my satisfaction.
there's now. And I look at his sword. Is his sword any good?
Yeah, you guys have noticed that his sword definitely seems like it's quite powerful, as you guys have noticed. You know, as you felt on the receiving end of it itself, it has a searing pain to it that is unlike, you know, any flame or heat that you've ever felt. It's almost like like if you were to get like tased almost, but like a little bit cleaner kind of a feeling than that. It just kind of convulses through your body, and you see the blade itself has like a sun on the hilt, with like sunbeams that radiate from it, and it kind of pulses with this aura, this glowing aura.
I pick it up.
No, don't, please. You kind of just pull it away from.
Okay. You almost killed me with this. Which means it's now mine. You're lucky I don't take your head. Jackass.
All yours. He kind of just like looks at it and is like, God, I'm probably the first astro elf to lose one of these.
I think you have a longbow too, don't you?
Kind of tucks behind his back. No.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, for the record, we will be taking all your stuff, so you might as well just hand it over now. If you don't cooperate, we kill you.
Kind of Let's pull it off his back. I'm probably fucking dead already anyways. Pulls it off and gives it to you.
No, I don't mind the idea of selling you.
You guys aren't going to actually do that, right? Lena looks back at you guys. It probably isn't the best idea, but you guys, if you got an idea, I won't hold you. I won't hold you back.
The holy man of the group is gonna turn the other way and face off into the sea of stars. What's happening over here?
I think we should keep the guy around. He could be useful for information for now, and like I said, maybe he'll prove himself in battle by our side. I am willing to give second chances, but
I'm not fighting with this guy. But maybe we can push him through the sea into the sun. But
Rick, whoa, that is so
maybe-
intense.
maybe we should head over to the Rock of Brawl first, and I don't know, see if there's use of him there.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm with
Keep
it.
him.
We'll probably be closer to a star as well to push him into.
Rick,
Huh?
what
very
shape is the
tempting.
star?
To be fair, he is part of the crew that, I don't know, doomed everybody we know and love on our home planet, so probably shouldn't take too much of a liking to him.
Is there a hold in this ship, Captain?
Yeah, we can definitely put him on downstairs. Set him up in one of the rooms that you guys aren't using.
Oh, this ship doesn't have a formal hold. Huh. Yeah, I
it
guess we'll
does.
have to-
Yeah, we've got a
My
hold.
ship had a pool.
Kind of.
Could never be your ship, Rick.
You know,
My
there's-
ship had two formal holds, just in case the first one was too full.
you know,
One was my
so-
bedroom.
And one
The
was for
hold itself,
BDSM.
though, is it's kind of, you know, an open space. You know, it's where we keep the farm animals, the goats and stuff.
Interesting. Well, let's
So many questions.
find a nice safe spot for him, and maybe we tie him up as well.
Does he have a name? Do you have a name? What are you? Are you just part of like a hive mind?
Oh, no, I'm Xanth, Lieutenant Xanth.
Oh, Lieutenant Xanth.
But he's
All right,
disciplined
Lou.
in the ways of the army. He could definitely prove useful to us. Janet,
I don't know.
friends here want to tie you up and throw you in the holding. I'm willing to try a little civility with you. If we don't tie you, and you don't try anything funny, I won't use your own sword to cut out your insides.
I beg your
Are
pardon.
you
sure?
You
No,
guys,
he was pretty clear.
Look. If you're gonna kill me, just kill me. I'm not gonna work for you guys. All right. I know I'm gonna be dead anyway, so why don't you just get it over with?
I mean, technically, we're all gonna be dead someday.
I throw Psychic Blade at him.
Yeah. And I go to stab him with his own sword, too.
Yep, 21 will definitely.
And I go
hit,
to
and
push him in a direction of the sun.
even with that 5, with 4 health left, the Psychic Blade just goes piercing into him. Just instant silence. Rampu, though, doesn't care. As he just goes up,
I'll stab him.
stabs him again.
And then I just kind of. Oh, is he dead yet?
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so I push like Langston and Captain just to the side, like, all right, now I can pickpocket him. And just kind of
What were you waiting on?
a more
See
appropriate
all of his
time, I
hands go
guess.
into his pockets.
Holy shit.
All 6 hands.
And as he's doing all that, I break an imaginary fourth wall and I say, "That, kids, is why you don't call people's bluffs."
As
Wait,
he's
what's
literally
the- what's
just
this
head
sword
tilted, bleeding down. I'll have to make an item for you, but it does seem like something that, you know, as you pick it up, you're wielding it around. It feels very light, and you know, you feel nimble and like you can, you know, swing through the air with it nicely. But you're not feeling magical essence quite yet, as you know you saw with these astro elves. Imagine that maybe you might have to focus in your energy on such a thing.
And
And-
get a nice shall attune to it during this rest.
Frick,
Guys, I'm tired.
Frick, I don't know what you have planned for this evening. This stone that I found in Luskin, or purchased, I would really like it to be adorned to my headband if you have the time to kind of work on it tonight.
Sure. We
Cool.
can give it a shot. I don't know exactly what I can do with that, but sure.
Well, you're a craftsman. I've seen some of the work that you've been able to do, and I wouldn't really trust anyone else doing it besides you. So I would pass over my stone and take off my headband, hand it over. It's like, all right, I'll come back in a couple minutes. We calling it for the evening.
Yeah.
Langston is face down on the deck. He
I
is
looked
so
at all my
pooped.
stab wounds.
Did
So,
he have
yeah.
anything else?
I could do a rest.
Nah, nothing else on him.
What kind of was it? Just a standard longbow?
For now.
I agree. I think maybe we head to the rock and take a rest.
How far is the rock from here, Captain? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no
Yeah, Captain.
worries, no worries at all. Yeah, we probably can make it there, day or two travel. It shouldn't take too much longer than that. When we, sit back, relax, tell some stories of our adventures, travels, anything, pass the time, of course.
That sounds
Fantastic.
great. Totally
Out.
want to do that. Very excited for that.
Kind of looks at you. I know you guys have never been up here. Just got a little bit of excitement in her eyes, but wild space, it's a realm full of wonders. It kind of looks back to where the fight just happened and dangers. Really can't find it anywhere else. In fact, ever tell you guys about the time I ran into a solar dragon?
Whoa.
What?
A solar dragon? What?
Oh yeah,
God,
yeah. I mean, you guys are probably just used to your dragon types down in Toro, but out here we have all sorts of dragons. I mean, this thing was magnificent. It's got scales that were shimmering like 1,000 suns, and I mean, me and Flapjack, we were caught in a particularly nasty asteroid field when it just appeared out of nowhere. And at first, we thought we were done for, but then it almost seemed like it was started to guide us through the field. And its massive body was just moving with this grace that you'd never expect something so large to be able to move with. I think that thing saved our ship that night, and yeah, it was a good friend of ours for a little bit of time. Kind of looks off, and you see a single tear. I'll never forget its roar. It's like the music of the cosmos itself.
as she says that, I get memories again from being little baby Rampu, and almost that memory that I don't know if it's a dream or a memory is faintly triggered in my head, and my eyes also well up, and maybe I do want to hear some stories from this person.
Now, you see, not all creatures in wild space, though, are friendly. You guys wouldn't believe this one. Yeah, once we came across another Spelljammer ship that it looked like a giant circus tent. It was just drifting ominously throughout the void, and, I mean, we approached it because the colors were bright and cheerful, but there was something a little unsettling about it. So, Flapjack and I, we decided to investigate it, and that's when we met the space clowns.
Space clown.
Oh, yeah, they welcomed us aboard with smiles and laughter, but it was all a ruse. Their ship was a trap, and it was a chaotic maze of illusions and deadly tricks. We had to fight our way out of there, dodging pies, and they exploded like fireworks in our faces, and they're throwing juggling balls that turned into fireballs. I mean, the space clowns, these motherfuckers were agile and vicious. And their humor, it was, let's just say, it was all a ruse masking their real intent. Barely made it back to our ship in one piece, so let that be a lesson to you. If you ever see a circus tent flying out, drifting in wild space, steer clear. It's not worth the risk.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Space clowns.
Oh yeah.
I think I don't like clowns.
Hate clowns.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we'll never have to run into one of those again. But enough about me. Unless you guys want to hear some more stories, I'm gonna, one of you guys share a little something. Unless you guys want to just call it a night, get some sleep. I completely understand. That battle was rough and tough.
I like show my many stab wounds as I'm barely alive. Like, I think I should save the stories for tomorrow. I need a few hours to myself first.
Understand. Well, if you guys need anything, you know where the kitchen is downstairs. Your room's situated down there as well. Kind of kicks the Astro Elf on the deck. One of you guys want to dispose of him, though?
I'll take care of it.
Rick, do not put him in our dinner.
As
Repeat.
you
Nah,
say
put him in
that,
our
I
dinner.
literally have a knife out and I'm like putting it against his calf, and I'm like, "What about someone else's dinner?" I start to slowly slice off its calves.
Crick, that's kind of like, I mean, I'm an elf in some regard. This one kind of alarms me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
To be honest,
as
I've
I'm-
eaten human and stuff and elves before, so I'm like, you know what? Just carry on. I don't have time for this. Just make
As
them
I'm-
delicious.
As I'm halfway down and Langston says that, it's like, I guess you're right.
Elena looks at you,
I guess
Crick.
you're right.
I mean, we can just push him over the edge or something. He'll get rid of it that way. No need
I
to,
mean,
like...
you already kind of started the calf. You're leaving the job like half done here. Either commit it, don't really.
Crick, how about we put your skills to better use? Why don't you maybe go talk to Flapjack? Maybe you can teach a thing or two about the spell-jamming helm.
I just look at her. Flapjack, huh? As the knife quickly goes through the rest of the calf, and it just pops off in my hand. Maybe. I put my knife back in, and I put the calf into my bag, and I just leave the elf there and walk.
You hate him so much.
You walk away from them right now, Crick?
I just kind of like walk away from them, and like as I walk, I have like two eyes on the captain. I just shake my head at her.
As he walks away, Captain kind of just slowly watches him go away as a little bit of blood trickles from his blade and from the piece of flesh that he carries. Turns back. That little guy okay?
Fine, okay.
We always wonder that.
Did hear his whole flat planet. Never mind. He's fine. He's just prick.
That's an alarming sentiment. That's just Crick.
I mean, let's just say I've never met anyone like him, and I probably never will. Take that as you will.
That's a nicer sentiment. But the underlying message in it and the way that he is kind of, it doesn't bother me. I mean, everyone, teach their own. But do I need to sleep with one eye open? Do I need to grip my pillow tight?
Oh,
He's
you?
wonderful.
No.
Just remember to exit at night. He comes into your room a little bit, but other than that, you'll be fine.
You might just
watch
feel
out.
like
He's a wonderful cook. Just make sure you watch him cook what he makes, because otherwise, you can get a little wacky.
And there might just be like butter on the floor sometimes. That's kind of a thing that just like happens. You just kind of let him do his thing. Yeah,
He
watch
will
where you're
use all
walking.
He will use all your garlic as well.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
we should have
garlic,
disclosed that from the
Considering
beginning.
gone. Probably all gone right now.
Garlic is so
Half of
expensive
garlic.
out here. We should have gotten some while we were down in Toril.
What were you doing down there?
We're getting lumber. Speaking of, he looks like he's the handy one. He should, when he gets back to whatever he's doing, unless you guys are able to do so, give me a hand in fixing the mangonel in the back of the ship. That could have come in handy last time.
Does this look like something that can be repaired with mending?
If you sit there for a little bit of time and work on it, you probably can be able to take care of it. If you know, might get a little tired, but I think you might be able to do it.
Langston rubs his hands together. Gentlemen, my talents have been requested, and I start walking towards the mangonel.
I don't have hands, but I do have 4 arms. I don't know. I feel like that might help in some way. I don't know why I offered my services anyways.
Yeah, well, Langston, come on. Bro, it's your boy Langston over here. We can get this repaired together.
Alright. I'll kind of hold stuff in place for you while you...
That's beautiful. Let's get to it.
Hell yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, you guys, I did almost bleed to death earlier, so...
Hey, me too. I got ballisted.
You know what? I didn't get touched.
Yeah, you look great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Your skin is glistening. Did you apply moisturizer in the middle of that fight?
You can never look too good for battle.
My God.
Hilarious.
Alright, go on to find a room.
And yes, that is a clear coat.
Good on you, Manto.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Manto and Langston, you guys spend a little bit of time back here with the lumber that was supplied and some mending spells that Langston has prepared. And after a few hours of hard labor here, at least on Manto's side, Langston's kind of just casting a spell here and there, making things get fixed and put back together. You guys are able to fix this mangonel on up and get it back to a nice fighting fit shape. And Rampu went down to sleep. And Crick, was there anything that you wanted to do before the night was called? You guys get a long rest, before you get a long rest or whatever.
Nah, Crick goes down, and as he passes where the Spelljammer helm was, and he knows Flumps is in there, he just shakes his head as he goes off into his bedroom.
As
to
you walk
sleep.
by, you hear pew 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 pew. Yeah, we got him good. You hear him just like talking to himself in there. Pew 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 pew. Man,
And
I really wish
with-
this thing had missiles. Pew pew.
With that, Crick audibly, like, just loud enough for, like, maybe he'll hear it. Yeah. As he goes off to sleep.
God damn it.
And so while me and Lanks are up here, I'm like,
Yeah.
I really hope Crick really works on that my headband tonight. And so I would send a telepathic message to him, being like, "Okay, don't forget about that stone and headband, dude. I need that for tomorrow."
I look at a stone, I look at the headband. Okay. And I break out, and I'm like soldering it to a piece of cloth at some point in the evening.
And I'm gonna try to tune
It's
it
like
on sword.
denim. It's durable.
Yeah. You guys hear little flashes of energy coming from the room that Crick's within as you guys go down to make yourselves comfortable as well. At that night you grab onto that sword, Rampu, and you focus in your energy on it, and as you're doing so, you can feel the connection to the astral sea, to the depths of space, as you're trying to connect to this. Go ahead and make a Arcana check for me, please.
-1, make it high, baby. Yeah, 16.
There you go.
There you go. As you're beginning to attempt to attune your energy to this blade, you can't help but feel as though if you connect yourself fully to this, being not an astral elf, something not great might happen to you.
Whoa. I put a stop to it then. So maybe the sword will be better on the market. And I think about that captain guy we're gonna meet. So I'll take it with me.
You kind of
Now.
release your energy from it, and you feel like a tether snap almost. And you hear this kind of like dark sigh just kind of emanate off of it. And you know in this moment that you have made the right decision. Something was trying to grasp onto you and tether into you from this blade itself. Something that is not meant for Dragonborns.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it for now. And Langston has said he's an elf. Maybe he'll be able to get use out of it.
Okay. Anything else before anyone else? Before we take a long rest, go to sleep.
Dang.
Okay.
Nope.
Everyone, go ahead and you take a long rest. Get a good night's sleep as Flapjack guides you guys carefully through the astral sea. In the morning, you guys all wake up as you feel the ship slow down unexpectedly, and one by one, you guys all awaken, make your way up to the top deck to see Elena Sartell kind of looking out. And as you guys look out all around you as well, you see on all sides colossal chunks of rock just floating in the void. Some of them are overgrown with vegetation, while others are bare stone. You see a couple creatures resembling jellyfish and rays glide through the spaces between them. And you see Captain Sartell looking out with a spyglass, a bit uneasily. As she collapses it, looks at you guys as you come up. She says, plenty of places for pirates to hide. And almost as if on cue, a vessel lurking behind a nearby asteroid comes into view. You see its enormous spiral shell merges with an open bow, beneath which has these long tentacles that wave as if they're caught in an invisible current. And Sartell sucks in her breath through her teeth as she whispers her next words and says, "Mind flayers." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Woohoo!
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
We should have fixed the ship.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great little session, guys. I know we were trying to keep that one short. I think I hit right on the time that we're trying to get to. So.
Perfect.
Yeah, brother.
Awesome. Taking off this Sunday. Tommy, I guess you'll be back hopefully the following Sunday, right?
Yes, that is the plan.
All right. Well, we will see you guys then. Anything to add before we close it up for the night, guys?
Fuck a
Nice
mind
stuff.
flayer.
Fuck a mind flayer. Yep. Indeed. Go ahead and you guys have already taken a long rest. We're good on that. But look out for those goblins under the stairs, and we'll catch you next time. Take it easy.
Later, gators.
Later.
Oh my God.